Alright, hello, welcome back to the next episode, tmnt Mutants Unleashed. I don't know what part this is because I'm gonna combine some things together, so we'll see, but we rescued Flay, we got one piece of size equipment, we did some dialogue, and we are going to continue on our way. Alright, thought... Raise pizza run. Oh boy. Okay, gotta get this one out of the way.
This way to the stadium, guys!
Oh.
Not fair! Come on, take it easy.
Hiya!
Time to move!
Oh, okay. Bye.
I'll get you.
I love when I do that. Bye!
Sorry.
Stadium!
Time to eject these newbies from the game.
While I hate to play the role of spoiler, Leo's match is just too important.
True. These guys will ultimately benefit from the good PR.
I feel like there's a red card joke to be made here. Too bad it's the wrong sport.
Dang, Raph.
Come on. Hey!
Get out of here.
We did it! Game on!
Where's the announcer booth? I'm totally calling your game.
I'll do color commentary.
I'll be at concessions if you need me.
Well done, everybody.
Okay, 8 days. 9. Okay, let's do Ray's pepperoni run. Mikey, time to deliver pizza. There we go. Ooh, loose canister found. Nice.
Fresh from the oven to the client's hands. Perfect delivery.
Alright. Okay, let's get Leo's last friendship point with Toby.
Looking good.
Oh. What happened? I can't believe we got smoked that badly. I feel like I left the team down. Or let the team down. Like they brought into my vision, but they turned out to be a mirage. Never apologizing for having a vision, Leo. As a leader, that's your one job. It just don't work out this time. If the ball took a few different bounces, we would be having a different conversation. Your teammates know that. Trust me, I see the way they look at you. Really? Really. In any case, win next year, and this will all be forgotten. Everyone thinks Mac and Drones was my first startup, but it wasn't. My first app was called Toys. It was a matchmaking service to help kids who were sick of their old gifts and find a swap partner. The UI was slick. You could do the whole swipe left, swipe right thing. We had the sustainability angle going for us. But turns out when the moment of truth came, kids had a hard time letting go of their favorite teddy bear. I took the failure pretty hard, went on a spiritual journey in India to sort myself. That's where I realized that business ideas are just as transient as existence itself. Oh, we're getting deep here. On to the next big thing. I decided cut to my first mill. So you're saying the loss was a blip? Blip? But you know what's not a blip? Your growth as a leader. You found your voice. Now you gotta try it out on your brothers and see if they fall in line. Heh, I think they're gonna do what they're gonna do. But I genuinely feel more confident in the direction I'm giving. So thank you, Toby, for giving me that. Cheers. Cheers! Is it bad luck to toast with Alpine Crush? As they say, Alpine Crush for life. Alright. Go to Ray's Pizza. September 19th, that's my birthday. Okay, first up. What is that? Guoshang sauce from K-Town. Looks like sriracha. If it had a baby with fermented soybean paste, Wow, this stuff's killer. You'd have to serve it with a warning for hot sauce wusses like Leo. What my tongue ever do to you? What'd my tongue ever do to me, you know? I brought pickled herring from Brighton Beach. For all the anchovy lovers, this is next level salt and sour. Delicious. Albanian sausage from the Bronx. Are we gonna get an octave here? I think he just gave it a 10 out of 10. And I got gorgonzola from Little Italy. It can be the umami bomb in a modern take on the classic New York cheese slice. Okay, we're almost done with them. You've outdone yourselves, turtle. All of these all of these tastes are eye-opening. But how much did these ingredients set you back? Who cares? We're gonna pass on the coast to these customers just like the PZZ. I don't think it's an acronym. It's PIZ. Okay, fair enough. We'll mark up these toppings, then add a few zeros. Can't be worse than what we're doing now. Okay, let's show these ones. Oh, we got another one over here. Okay. I'll do that in a second. This one is 7 days. We'll go with my boy Raph.
We're almost to the docks. Let's score ourselves some beef.
Nerdiest heist ever.
Turtle heist. Oh god. Okay. Wait, where are we going? Wait. Am I supposed to be here? Okay.
Rap, smash!
Okay. Oh, porcupine mole. Get over here, porcupine mole. You! Get out of here.
That was easy.
Fine.
I'm back.
Let's get to the docks and get size supplies.
You mean steal lab equipment from TCRI?
Long-term borrowing, I'd say.
Anyway, docks are up ahead. Let's go.
Ow!
Yeah.
You're strong. This is nice.
Showboat or shield? Over this way first. No. But I am okay. Thank you. Yeah.
That was easy.
Alright.
All right. You're making me more angry.
I see my worst enemy. Ow, 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 ow. What the hell? Ow, ow, oh my god, they're beating me up.
You're strong. You're strong. Ow. All right.
Ow, ow, ow. Oh! Kicked them right in the face.
I'm back.
Tiny little guy. Get away. Ow, I hurt myself in the process.
More visor mubies.
And they're guarding the shipping containers.
I don't get it. They escaped TCRI's cages only to end up on their payroll?
Big Pharma pays big bucks. Maybe they were sick of relying on food banks for their next hot meal.
Fair.
In any case, they're standing between us and the beakers. Let's do this.
Looks like you were right about the shipping schedule, April.
The evidence board is always right. Did you see the pic I sent?
I did. Straight out of an episode of Home Soup.
Right down to the code.
The blue index cards are for known TCRI contractors, while the magenta ones are for their suppliers. The web of lies is no match for hashtag Virgo.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow!
All right, we secure the extreme heat beakers. Now where's the getaway car?
I got you.
Who's the getaway car?
Somebody
Bob and
call for a
Rocksteady.
mega triple large?
They didn't stand a chance.
Oh, they called for pizza. I'm like, "Ah, we need help carrying this to our base. Okay. Go visit.
Look who's come!
Wait, I wanna... Wait, no, I wanna... There we go. Yo, yo, yo. We saw you guys got written up in the Times. Bespoke toppings for half the prices of PZZ and they don't skimp on vowels. Half the price, I should have shot higher. No, we are in a good place. The pies have started to move again. So we're back in business? We're not out of the woods yet. I got a phone call from the owner. He's not happy with our new branding. He wants us to go back to being the neighborhood pizzeria his Nona took him to after soccer games. You know, where you can order a truckload of plain and pepperoni for a kid's birthday. You can't do that now. I mean, our pepperoni is marinating harissa, not honey. Yum! We don't know what to do. We feel like we're on to something, but if we want to continue innovating, it won't be here. Maybe it's time to break free, you know? Set out on your own. Sure, but we can't afford to build out our rent. How about becoming one of those virtual restaurants? You set up shop in a shared commercial kitchen, but advertise on all the delivery apps as being a real restaurant. Let me talk to Toby. There's an industrial kitchen right inside the coexisting center. So we wouldn't need a physical restaurant? Just delivery boys and we've got your covered. Huh. We need one more star for them. We could call it Ray's Pizza. Yeah, right. Name it after the dishwasher? Ha! There are a dozen of pizzerias in New York City called Ray's Pizza, Ray's Pizza 1, Ray's Pizza 2, 3, etc. If someone's scrolling through a delivery app and sees Ray's, they're gonna think it's legit brick and mortar. There's a trust factor. Okay, that is a little bit genius. Alright, Ray Filet for the win. Ray Filet! We'll hand in our resignations tonight. Factory raid. We'll go Donatello on this one. Alright.
April dropped a pin on a suspected TCRI contractor. Let's go find ourselves some lipid nanoparticles.
Stuck. Oh! Okay. This coin, and I want this coin.
Yay! Easy mode. High score. Yay! Hey! Bam! 3-1. Guys, we did it! High score!
Get back. You stop.
easy mode. High score!
That pin keeps moving around.
We just need to be faster.
Okay, let's move.
That's bad.
Oh. Wait a minute. Hi-ya!
Guys, this is no fun. Oh, I want to crash to this skylight and ride the chandelier all the way down.
Raph, did you ever consider that the very concept of a loud ninja is an oxymoron?
Ooh, health canister. Anything else over here? No. Okay. I can't see though. Where am I going?
Hey! Just in time. Stay away! Good pizza.
There we go. Parking lot and junkyard.
We made it.
But this is a parking garage.
Actually, this could work in our favor. Look at all these lab vans. I bet we can score some lipid nanoparticles without breaking into the lab itself.
Risk mitigation. I like it.
Thank you. Another thank you. Another pizza.
Easy mode. Just in time. Hey! Low hit points! Low hit points!
Oh, hang on.
Leo, could use some help here. Woohoo! School!
Huh, I thought they'd be smaller. What? They're nano. It's in the name.
Shotgun.
Wait, Donnie's driving?
Of course! Can't let the payload come to room 10.
Oh dear.
Guys, we did it!
30%. Oh, it's back at 80.
You guys are totally welcome to keep that stuff in the walk-in fridge. What did you say it was again?
Lipid nanoparticles.
Now that's the kind of science talk that kills in a pitch.
The pitch is a cure for the pheromone. No more Mubi mayhem. Wouldn't even need the whole elevator ride to sell that, am I right?
For sure, for sure. Hey, so how close are you, would you say, to the cure?
Well, like I wrote in the application, we're a little bit paused. But as soon as we're up and running, I'll definitely circle back with an estimate.
I get it. I was there once. In the early days of Mac and drones, felt like we were never gonna crack it. Investor wanted a timeline. Didn't help that the investor was my mom.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, happy ending though. Bought her a house in Montecito with our first mill.
Wow.
But no pressure, Leo. Your project is exactly the kind I want in the coexisting center. Humans and mutants working together to...
Mutate the future.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Knock 'em dead, kiddo.
Is this a computer or a Christmas tree?
This is Wingnut's gaming/editing rig. Remember how she always had a camera during STEM Club?
Right. She was making a documentary about my research.
We found a rough cut.
We're thinking you could watch it and retrace your steps.
That way you wouldn't be starting totally from scratch.
Brilliant.
Queuing it up now.
There's me! Wow. Is there an easy way to remove pit stains in post? Ah, quite a lot of crash zooms for a scientific documentary, no?
I think that's just her directorial style.
And music, is that...
A J-pop cover of the theme song from Phantasma Sonata? Yes. Yes, it is.
It's just quite hard to hear what I'm actually saying. I look to be listing off ingredients, but... Wait a second, is that even English?
ここで二酸化炭素2部とヘリウム3部を混合します。
She dubbed it in Japanese. Let's try to say that. ここで二酸化炭素2部とヘリウム3部を混合します。
Oh, snap. Wingnut dub Psy. In Japanese.
If I can't understand what I'm saying, I can't use this video to recreate my research.
Do you at least feel inspired to, like, kick the pheromones' butt?
Maybe we should be kicking the pheromones' butt.
Isn't that what I just said?
My current approach has been to neutralize the pheromone with antibodies. What if instead we simply try to outgun it?
Not sure I'm following.
We don't need a cure for the pheromone. We need another pheromone that's so foul, so unappealing, that it drowns out Cammy's scent.
Okay, okay.
But to make something like that, I'll need something that smells the opposite of attractive.
I think we may be able to help you out in that department.
What's that?
Your bandanas.
Just give him a sniff.
If you say so.
No, don't do it.
Oh my god! These are absolutely disgusting! And it's not just body odor. I'm getting notes of... I want to say mango?
That's the squeeze.
Putrid. An absolute stinkfest. I mean, I know you're technically teenagers, but... Wow!
Saving the city makes you work up a sweat.
Your sweat may just save the city. With this raw material, I can whip together a prototype in no time. Swing by the lab whenever you decide to face Wingnut, and I'll have something ready.
That fast? Dude, you rock!
But one thing, did you happen to pick up any hazmat suits when you were out doing errands?
We have... $7 days for this, okay. Okay. We're gonna try and speed run the pizzas.
Fresh from the oven to the client's hands. Perfect delivery.
Alright. Time to tackle this one. We're gonna go with Donatello.
Anti-pheromone prototype?
Check.
My heat map indicates Wingnut's been roosting in an abandoned movie theater.
Let's take the tunnels.
Oh.
That's a masterpiece!
That's bad.
Oh. Huh?
Leo, could use some help here. Good pizza. Guys, we did it.
Alright, away we go.
Am I the only one who's expecting the prototype to be more of a liquid?
I decided that crystallizing the anti-pheromone into a smelling salt would be most effective. After you subdue our bat friend, uncork the vial near her nose and plug your own.
Then Wingnut will turn back into her old self.
That's the hypothesis. It's up to you turtles to carry out the experiment. Conservatively, the chances of this working are 30%.
Sai, you're a great scientist. Don't ever become a motivational speaker.
Sorry. What I should have said is cowabunga! What? Is it not like YOLO?
Closer.
Alright.
It's really dark inside the theater.
Why are you whispering? There's no actual movie playing.
Probably a good idea to keep our voices down so Wingnut doesn't hear us.
Guys, bats see with echolocation. She's probably staring at us, like right now.
What? Crud.
Raph coming in with the
Everyone,
info
feel
tip.
along the wall and flip any switch you find. Let's get these lights on.
Commence button smashing.
Nope. Nope. Not that one.
That's definitely a vacuum.
Ah, let there be light.
Hey, my eyes. Flashbang?
I think Mikey just turned on the projector.
I thought my game crashed for a second.
It must be playing the last film that was loaded before the theater closed.
Huh. Were there any early aughts movies featuring a giant shadow dragon?
That's no movie. It's actual Wingnut silhouette. Ah! Ah!
Hey,
No fair. We can't reach her.
I told you to learn Yumi instead of nunchucks.
No way. Being the archer of the group is like being the drummer in a band. The front man's always blocking your shot.
Ugh.
Down!
That was the most intense theater-going experience I've ever had.
Let's give her the smelling salts back in the sewer. If the anti-pheromone doesn't work, we don't want her escaping into the rafters again.
Good idea.
That wasn't that hard.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, Donnie, administer the salts.
Why me? I'm not putting my hand near her mouth.
Fine, I'll do it.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Leo!
Wingnut?
Wingnut!
Why is
Wingnut.
there a loud ringing in my ears?
Wait, you don't remember?
We just had like an epic boss fight. It was like Captain Lunario versus the Void Harpy in Andromeda Galleon. I was Captain Lunario, if that wasn't clear.
I was a boss? Brilliant! Was I quite scary?
Terrifying, actually.
Do you remember anything about the past few weeks, Wingnut?
Perhaps rat-napping our dad?
Huh. That does sound familiar. Wait. Yes. It's all a bit fuzzy, but I do remember having the strong sensation that I needed to protect all mutants. Like I needed to find the stray sheep and bring them back to the herd.
That tracks.
Maybe if you rest up, you'll be able to remember more stuff.
Fun as it was being boss back, the idea of shutting myself in my room and painting mechs is appealing. Care to join, Donnie?
Oh man, I would love to play Ammo and chill, but now that we've cured you, we can't rest until we cure all the mubies.
No rest for the heroes, then? I suppose I wouldn't be myself again if it not for your hustle. Thank you, Turtles.
Now that we have a working antidote, we need a way to distribute it.
Maybe we could rig up some drones to crop dust Broadway.
Everything's drones with this guy.
Flying UAVs that close to buildings is illegal. RIP Eagle Eyewitness 1.
All this brainstorming is making me hungry.
Me too, Mikey, me too.
Well, what about pizza?
Pizza's not the answer to everything. We aren't leaving this room until we think of a solution.
What about pizza as the solution? We use every New Yorker's favorite food as a vehicle to distribute the cure.
Like a Trojan.
It's brilliant, Ralph.
Pizza is the
We
solution.
can get BNR to fire up hundreds of pies.
And top them with anti-pheromone salt at the coexisting center.
I'll oversee the supply chain. You guys focus on delivering the pies to Mubi hotspots.
Victory's so close I can taste it.
And it tastes like pepperoni.
Wait, where am I going? Over here?
Look who's come!
I thought you said this was a ghost kitchen. I was expecting cobwebs and pin-up skeletons, maybe a guy with a chainsaw. Boo! Ah! Ha! The only thing scary about the kitchen is how much we're rolling in it. So it's working out, yeah? Absolutely. How else could I afford to serve caviar at a pizza party? You get a caviar pizza, you get a caviar pizza. Even you, dishwasher. I'll stick to plain. And guess who's our best customer? someone out there likes your pizza more than we do? My bet is Master Splinter. I mean, best non-freeloading customer. Pizzas. What? TZZ's been ordering from you? Yep, they're reselling our greens and escargot. They call it Kale Trail. It's the new hotness. Actually, grabbed a slice with the guys. Oh, okay. Turns out reasons they were to carry such fancy ingredients is because they pay 0 rent. How is that possible? Apparently they're just an amenity to attract commercial tenants to other buildings on that block owned by the landlord. That's nuts. Anyway, we can't compete with free rent. We're happier here. Now grab a slice before the next order comes in. Oh, I didn't realize we were on the clock. Hey, someone's gotta pay for all these fish eggs. Alright. That will conclude today's episode. Next episode we'll deliver pizzas and see what else is happening, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye bye!